Hello guys, welcome to Gumps Updates. So we're going to be talking about The Incredibles. Being the sequel just got a release date, and we're going to be sharing some of our thoughts on the release date and the first one, and it being made in general. So, how I feel about the release date. It's being released, my heart's going to be ripped out of my chest, June 2019.
For what day?
Like 21st, I don't exactly remember off the top of my head. 4 years? 4 more bloody years? Why?
You'll probably have a family by then.
Why? I won't go that far. I'm gonna gather my thoughts. You just tell your thoughts about your on the sequel being getting announced the release date.
I just want to know what took them so long, because the first Incredibles movie came out
2004.
2004, and it took them I don't know how many years to come out with the second one. Was it really that hard to come up with a story and find a director and stuff?
It wasn't even that. They didn't even have plans.
Why come up with plans now and
No,
make
like,
it 4 years
because
in the
I want
future?
a fucking sequel. I want a sequel.
But why 4 years into the future?
It's not even 4 years into the future. It came out 2004.
Yeah, but now
It's 15 years later. Get that through your head, people. 15 years. Is this how people feel like when a movie came out in the 80s and it's being not even rebooted, but it's being made a sequel like Dumb and Dumber 2? My God, I feel old. I really do. I've been waiting for this sequel my entire life. My mom was pretty decent at naming a reason why it wasn't, and she was pretty truthful with me for the most part. She would like, Kyle, you liked it, but not everyone liked it. It didn't make the most money. But she would mostly guess on that stuff, but she would predict why they didn't make another one. Incredibles 2, she never knew why. I'm like, Mom, why isn't there an Incredibles 2? She's like, I don't know. So she did some research, which is very hard to do back then. She did some research, and she saw I made cha-ching. Don't remember off the top of my head. Made quite a couple bucks. Made a couple Benjamins, I would say. And they're just thinking about it now. I remember it was confirmed, I believe, around March of 2015 that they said, yeah, we're gonna make it. But 4 years. Why? 4 years later? Why? It doesn't take 4 years to make a movie. Maybe a couple months at best to make a good storyline. Like a year or two at best to make the animation. A couple weeks, not even weeks, a couple days at best to get the voice acting. A couple months at best to get the marketing right. A couple months at best to get into every single fucking theater in the goddamn country and every single theater in the goddamn world. What's so fucking hard? 4 years?
you're done complaining.
Yeah. But the first one was just a masterpiece. Like, you know those movies when you're younger, you just like everything, you just don't care about any flaws.
I still don't.
Just like you look at your childhood movie, you're like, holy shit, this is terrible. Oh my God. I rewatched Spy Kids. I used to love those movies. What the fuck was I thinking? They're terrible. They are terrible. Don't even look at me. They are terrible.
I still don't care about them.
They're just so horrendous. And the green screen, it's 2001. Okay, the 2001 was understandable, but it was like what 2006, 2007 when the third one came out. For real, those graphics were so bad. I think that my high school teacher could have done better. Why? But this is one of those movies that just holds up. It's still a masterpiece. Kids, adults just love it. And I'm not even joking, have not met one person who said they do not want to see a sequel to The Incredibles. I have not met one person who said, I hate The Incredibles. Because if I did, they're probably murdered in the ground. They're just dead. They're just dead somewhere. They're going to say, rest in peace, mudda asshole. It's going to be on their gravestone. It's going to be the mudda asshole, and they're going to be dead. So, your thoughts on the first one? Because to me, The Incredibles, the first one, was just...
I really liked the first one. I wonder what the second one story is going to be about. That always... Well, since the first one took place on the island,
Didn't it just take place on that island?
I know it took place in their regular city too, but I wonder who the new villain's gonna be and all that other stuff.
There's so many things you can do with this story. There's so much you can do because it's a family, and that's why I like the first one too. It wasn't just a
Don't forget about their friend.
Yeah, Frozone. Sam Jackson, bro. Sam Jackson.
From
I
the
just-
other beans.
Let me tell you something. I just want to see a parody of someone just animated Frozone, him going on his ice things. I had it with these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane. I just want to see that, dude. I just want to see that. So, I want to hear your thoughts on The Incredibles 2 in the comments down below. Please like, subscribe, and I'll look up later, and goodbye.